All right, so in today's video, you guys, we are going to be talking about everyday makeup wear for 38 and over. Now I was going to say 35. Okay, as y'all can see, we are done, but we're going to clip which you guys are going to see next soon. But this is just a chit chat video, and yeah, if this is what you want to see, how to get an everyday nice beat, soft, beautiful cover girl, keep watching. Okay, ready? Action. Okay, I go by Zoe Way Artistry. All right, I am Zoe. Go by Zoe Way Artistry. And all right, let's go. Action. Oh. Action. All right, cause now I just need to get loose. I wish I had a glass of wine. Okay. AM Cousins. Back with the new video. All right. Way to start the video off, right? Need some chopsticks. Anywho, welcome to the what is my thing? Welcome to the AM Cousins. It's your girl Zoe Ray Artistry. And here on this channel, talk about the fashion, beauty, lifestyle, vlogging from time to time, and heck, whatever else I feel like talking about. And from today's video, you see what the title say: doing everyday makeup for 38 and over. I should have said 35 and over, but your girl's pushing 40. I'll be 38 in like 15 more days. Is my math correct? January the 16th. Y'all do the math. I know that ain't no like 15 more days. That's like 20 more days, 25 more. I'm not about to say act stupid. I'm not about to say act dumb. However many more days, that's what it's about to be. Anywho, I said let me chit chat as I do my makeup. Now keep in mind, this is everyday makeup for everyday woman at affordable pricing. Alright, this ain't nothing fancy, this ain't nothing dancy. This is for everyday women like us, like myself, who have children or a child, have to hurry up and get out the house, waking up at 5 o'clock, sometimes 6 o'clock in the morning to get your kid to school, have to hurry up and shoot past your job to get to her school, come back from her school to get to your job. Not only that, go to work, exercise during lunchtime, leave there, go to basketball practice. Like, that's my life, okay? That's my life. So when a full face beat down, having time to do makeup every day is not in the move. Like, I can't do it. Now, if I'm going out to the club, that's one thing. But every day, sports mom, or gym girl, or whatever, you won't get this everyday basic makeup. So I said, hey, why not? Let's chit chat. Let's talk about the New Year's and all that good stuff. Now, if y'all see me looking this way, of course my mirror is right here, so don't pay that no mind. But I'm gonna try my best. And I don't know where this lint coming from, but I need to like dust or something. But anywho, yeah, let's get started. Enough talking. All right, first thing first, we're gonna moisturize. This is a deluxe. Can y'all see this? I got this moisturizer when I did a campaign and they sponsored the shoot. It's good moisturizer. I'm not gonna say it's not good moisturizer. Normally I would use Bobbi Brown, but I'm all out, and I also got that doing a fashion show. So yeah, let me make sure my phone is on do not disturb, or that no one calls while we're doing this. So anywho, we're going to moisturize the face. Always make sure you moisturize the face no matter what. That makes your makeup go very smooth, glides on very easy, and all that good stuff. So like I said, you see me looking this way, my mirror's here. Typically, I will go in with some eye cream. I don't know if I have, do I have eye cream in here? I do. Okay. Got my Bobbi Brown eye cream. So let's do a little bit of eye cream, because y'all know, baby, as we get old, sleepless nights. Well, we get sleepless nights, baby. That's like, what sleep do we get? So we want to make sure we put a little bit of eye cream under here to catch the creases, or, you know, to make the eyes look a little plump. You can use eye patches first and then use eye cream, but to cut down the timing of this video, we're just gonna use eye cream. Now, let's get straight into what we're gonna talk about. How y'all feeling? Are y'all ready for 26? We're gonna use Black Opal, okay? I recommend, this is just a suggestion, my recommendation, during the winter, I like to use cream foundation, because with the drying weather and things of that nature, cream foundation holds a lot of oil, and with that being said, it tends not to dry your skin out. Now, they do have a lot of tinted moisturizers that you can use that can also work during the winter months. But me, if you want full coverage, I say get some cream foundation. My favorite is Black Opal. You can find this in your Walmart, CVS. Hey, I think you can find Black Opal anywhere. Black Opal started off in the hair salon, baby. They have came a long way. But yeah, so this is what I will be using today. And I'm going to use a little bit. You just want to use a little bit, okay? You ain't got to use a lot. Like I said, this is just going to get us out the door. Okay, out the door. Now, like I was saying, how's everybody 25? Or how was everybody 25? Because, what, 2 more days, couple more days, it's going to be 26. I'm looking forward this year, honestly. I know last year, for me, 2025 was kind of, going into it, it was kind of confusing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was confused, I was a little lost. I was trying to understand exactly where life was going at. I actually had a mental breakdown. I was on the phone with my friend, and I'm just so confused because normally I know where my life is heading. Like, I normally know where things are going at in life. And that beginning of January 25, baby, I ain't had no clue what was going on. Like, everything was going so good in 24. I was doing a lot of traveling. My makeup was popping. Like, I mean, my makeup career was just popping. Like, everything was just going beautifully. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if your girl got a seasonal depression or what may have you, but I just felt like, what the hell? Like, confused about everything. Like, where my life have begun? I don't know where it's going. And I think that's because the Capricorn in me, it's like we know where, like, we plan ahead of time. Like, we plan ahead of time. We know how our life how we want things to go for our life. We know what our next move is, or are, whatever. And I just didn't know what was going on. I couldn't find the momentum. So it was a little rough for me in the beginning. Now towards, I say about March, between March or April, you know, things was getting a little clearer and how things were being maneuvered. I got picked up on a lot of gigs. Was doing a lot of makeup gigs. I did the Met Gala. I assisted for the Met Gala. Oh, that was fun. And then, you know, me and my daughter, we went to Canada. And then, what did we do for her birthday? We went to Canada. I can't remember what we did for her birthday. Was Puerto Rico? I can't remember. I think Puerto Rico was the year before last. Anyhow, like, things were just getting a little more better. You know, everything was a little more clearer. And then I started taking my health journey serious. Like, when I tell you serious, your girl was walking every single day during the summertime to the point where I was trying to start like a walking group. It was okay. It lasted for a little bit. And I ain't gonna say it was the bomb that, well, let's not dummy down my success. It was okay for the people that came out and for what it was. I was hoping to start a walking group where it can be something like every Sunday. Of course, people stopped showing up. People was running a little late. However, they still showed. And you know, sometimes it just got to the point where it's like, look, I'm when this comes to me and my timing, I like to do things on time. Like, when it comes to punctual, I have to be on time. So arriving late, gotta wait on people. It was just like, yeah, we're not doing this. And I started to feel like it was slowing up my journey and my process. So I was just like, that's it. If you gonna walk with me, if you gonna be late, but me trying to start this hot girl walking group, yeah, it was starting to be a little bit overwhelming. Yo, my nose always itch. Ooh, I dropped my brush. My nose always itch when I get on this camera. Okay, we're about to use another Black Opal. We're going to do a little bit of highlight. Just a little bit of highlight, just to brighten up back up the color, to bring some foundation. Or, I mean, to bring some definition back into the face. So we're going to just do a little bit of highlight under the eyes. We wanted to do a little bit, right? Just a little bit under the eyes, and then we can probably do a little bit on the nose. But yeah, then I started doing some dating. Baby, get me out of there. I don't know what's going on with the dating pool nowadays. Okay, so we want to blend this out. Now, don't look, my brushes and things are dirty. Okay, as a makeup artist, I know this is a big no-no. I know this is a big no-no, but I'm not using none of this stuff but on me and me only. We're not using this on nobody else. Nothing. This is my stuff, my personal stuff, and I do wash it from time to time. I just ain't done it lately. But anyhow, we're gonna blend this out with this Duty Blender. And then you see how that just lifts things back up. So it gave like a little defined, gave it a little lift. So everything doesn't seem like bland. Like, okay, everything is defined. Now keep in mind, this should only take you no more than like 10 minutes. Not even that. But This should be like 10 minutes. Whoop, swoop, swoop, swoop. But of course it's taking long because I'm talking and doing it at the same time. But anywho, yeah, the dating pool. I just don't understand. Like, now I told y'all when I came back to introduce myself from, you know, hibernating from you guys, I had a little friend. And when I tell you, he was the only person who gave me a glimpse of hope. God rest his soul. Like, he was the only person who gave me a glimpse of hope. And for the little bit of time that we've dated, yeah, I'ma say he set the bar. But before him, my God, y'all. So like I told y'all, I've been walking on my little walking trail, and I met a guy. He was running. I was walking. I know damn well we don't run. Okay, we give you a nice little power walk. But anywho, make a long story short, he was running, I was walking. He stopped me. We already locked eyes some way, somehow, but I think there was a guy behind me and he thought that was like my dude or whatever until he heard the little boy say mommy, because there was a girl, a lady walking beside the man that was behind me. So he was like, all right, bam. At least this is what he's telling me. He was like, all right, bam, she ain't here with nobody, so let me shoot my shot. Good, got it. So I was like, yeah, you know, I noticed you noticing me or whatever. But one thing we don't do, I know I don't do. If I give you an eye, like a little flirt eye, and you don't come holler at me, then baby, I ain't doing no more. I'm not flirting, I'm not doing anything. I done gave you a little wink. If you ain't walking your ass over here, I don't know what to tell you. But he came, and he was handsome, he was cute or whatever. But y'all, off the break, I knew. We went on a date. It was cool. I'm not gonna say it was like, you know, head over heels, but it was cool. I ain't gonna lie, it was okay. But y'all, this man, and this one thing I hate when it comes to certain men. If you don't have confidence, then baby, you can't be with me. All right, next thing, we are doing this is like I don't want to say it's a foundation. I don't want to say it's a foundation. It's more of a bronzer. Once again, affordable. This can also be found in your local Walmart or whatever. It's CoverGirl. It's a bronzer, and I'm just gonna bronze up my cheek just to give a little something. Now you can use bronzer or you can use blush. It's whatever you prefer, but I'm gonna use a little bronzer today. It's just to give it a little color. But anywho, so as I was saying, we went on this date, and this is what I hate. I'm not gonna dummy down my style for nobody. No man, no woman, nobody. He looked at my purse, my glasses, and then when he walked me to my car, he said, you seem like you got everything. What can I do for you? Or what can I do for you? Off the rip. I said, yeah, that's it. Thank you for the date. Thank you for the meal. But after this, I'm not seeing this man again. Because for you to come to me and say, yeah, yeah, you know, and then to put the icing on the cake, y'all, he tried to go in for a kiss. Who is kissing on the first date? Somebody explain to me, who is kissing on the first date? Not I. Like, boy, do you know what? You don't know what my lips been. I don't know where your lips been, and you're trying to kiss on the first date. And lo and behold, Merlin rate and they diseases, for what I've been told, I think they say like 8,000 people got HIV in Merlin. Yeah, no. Why would you try to lean in for a kiss and you don't know me? But y'all, that didn't even stop that. Okay, I think he realized the same time I realized that this ain't going nowhere, because in the mix of me about to text him and let him know like, yeah, this ain't going nowhere. It was cool, thank you. He sent me a long text saying the same thing, but then gonna turn around and say, but can you come work out with me at Sweat DC? Cause he's a trainer there. The way I ignore that goddamn text, excuse me, what? No, I cannot. I can't do no mess like that. Have you lost your whole entire mind? But anywho, the dating pool is just, and then let me tell you something. If y'all live in DC, come to DC, 9 times out of 10, every man here, I'm not gonna say every man, shit, the majority of the ass, they married, okay? They are married and they act single. I done had like 2 married men that try to sit there and say that their wife is this, their wife is that, and ain't like what it is. They're planning on getting separated, they're planning on getting divorced. Until I see some divorce papers, hell, until I get your first, last, middle name, that I can look it up, research, and make sure that your ass is finalized in your divorce. Don't come this way, because baby, let me tell you, these men here, they will swear up and down they gonna be separated, they getting divorced. The wife and her, the wife and him, they don't live together, they sleep in separate bedrooms. Baby, they would tell you a bunch of yeah. I don't know what's wrong with these men here, but they do it all the time. Trust me, every man here, I'll keep saying that, every man, not every man, but some of them, the majority of them, be married and be lying. And so they're not. So if you come here, don't look at these men, because don't get me wrong, everybody here is career orientated, if I'm saying that word right. You know, everybody got a good job. Everybody here working for the government, police, firefighter. Like everybody here is pretty much in DC, DMV. They are stable. We all are stable. I'm not gonna say we're not. The majority of this little stomping ground is stable when it comes to career. However, you gotta watch them, because baby, they would sit there and say they just as single as a dollar bill and be married and all types of stuff. Okay. All right, I'm going in with this black. Now, the black just pretty much, if you have, this is my opinion. If you have big eyes, and I have big eyes, the black would like bring them back a little bit. If you have small eyes, try to get like a white or cream, like an off-white, and then go under it with your liner, because that can pop them out a little bit more. So we're gonna go under the black. Press this, hold this down. I had to stop talking because, you know, I gotta focus. Now, why every time? Okay, hold up. Let's correct that with a little concealer that's left on there. Why every time, right? We have to do mascara or we do under eyes, you gotta look at this guy. And forget my eyes, I just got my lashes done. Y'all know how one of these eyes get very red. So if this eye look red, that's why. But yes, the dating pool has been a little crazy until I met my friend that is no longer with us. May God rest his soul. Yeah. Anywho, 2026, I am just looking forward to, you know, honestly, what I'm looking forward to in 2026, I'm looking for a little more building bonds with the friends I already have. And if I find new girlfriends that aligns and we are aligned with each other with good company, not to be using or abusing for what people have, like literally good company, that's fine. But with the friends I already have, I want to form a stronger bond with my friends. Like I want to start doing like girl trips once in a blue moon. Let's do like, go to the bar, let's check up on each other, because I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of hard for women nowadays, especially black women. It's kind of hard for us nowadays. And if you are single, baby, and if you single and been single for a long time, you are content. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you don't want to be bothered with people. You be ready to go home. You don't be want to do nothing but get in your bed and go to sleep, or probably just lounge around. And I'm like, no, like you are, you know, you young, but you know, you still mature, but get out, do some things, go to the bar. Now, I ain't the type of person that's gotta wait for a friend to do it. I do it myself. But it'd just be nice, just once in a blue moon, let's call your girls up and go to the bar. Once in a blue moon, let's go to a spa. Let's do a girls trip. And some good, solid girls. Not no girls that's gonna have animosity or be jealous about the next friend. No, some good, solid friends where everybody can just laugh, cry, no judgment zone, talk nasty, talk freaky, talk, you know, what you want to do in life, you know, stuff like that. I really want to start doing that in 2026 when it comes to my friends. All right, I'm going in with a little bit of highlight, press powder. This is just going to lighten up under here. My battery's about to die. Hold on, let me switch it out. All right, I hope this is positioned back how it was before. I don't know. But anywho, what was I talking about? Going in with a little bit of highlighter powder in 2026. Okay, so yeah, 2026, I just want to start experiencing just a little more girl time or whatever. Especially that my child is now older. She's not thinking about me. So yeah, so we just want to go in with a little bit of powder. Now, one thing about powder, if you are oily girl, and now like I told you, use cream, and cream holds a lot of oil. If you are an oily girl, use a powder. Powder is like your clear coat on your nails. You know, after you get your nails and you put the clear coat, that's pretty much the powder. Powder is going to control the oil. And depending on the type of powder you get, I think this powder is mattifying. Yeah, Maybelline mattifying, translucent certified all day matte finish. Screenshot that. But use a little bit, because baby, you don't want to walk around here looking too dry. Okay, yeah, see? Okay, that look good. What else I'm looking for 2026? 2026, I am also looking forward to more in my career aspect. I haven't broke the news here yet, and honestly, I don't want to break the news as of yet, but I've prayed for something, I've received it. I don't want to say it quite yet because I haven't seen the fruit of it all. Like, I've seen the fruit of the labor, but but I haven't seen things come my way out of it yet. Although I'm excited and I'm grateful, and I say thank you, Lord, because I've been asking for this for a long mighty time, and now that it has arrived, I just want to make sure before I start publicizing and saying what it is, that it's a good fit within my career. For those who knows, and you know, they know, but I've expressed this to them that, you know, I don't know if I'm ready to make that public yet, although it's good news. I just don't know how it's aligning in the career yet, so we don't want to say that. However, I look forward more things when it comes to my career. More campaigns, more, I guess, I love editorial work. So the more campaigns, the better. The commercials, the better. I love TV and film. Like, I love to be on set. I love to just watch everything come together. And when the behind the scenes process, and then you see it on the video, you see it on commercial, like, I love that type of stuff. I know a lot of people hate being on sets for a long time and don't like to sit there for 12, 13 hours. Me, I love it. Okay, we're gonna go in with a little bit of blush. This is not a must. Like I said, you can do this with bronzers or with the blush, but I'm just gonna do a little bit just for the sake of the video. Just a little bit. Just go in. When I tell you this one little blush, baby, I had so many brushes it broke. This thing broke. That's how you know this is my personal makeup kit. Baby, my kit is the worst. While I got sitting here with some damn Gucci. I use Gucci on my clients. See? Gucci. Can you see this? I use Gucci on them. And I'm using store-bought mess on me. But hey, you know, they're paying for it. So it is what it is. But anywho, you want to go on a little bit of blush just to give a little color to your skin. That's it. Just a little bit, not a lot. Don't overdo it. If you do overdo it, just go back in with whatever you did your foundation and just go right on top of it. But you just want to do a little bit. I might can do a little bit more so you can see it. But yeah, just a little bit. Let me go a little more. Y'all can't see that. Maybe I can barely see this. Go a little bit more with it. But yeah, so as far as my career, that's what I would love to do. Just do a little more campaign work, editorial, fashion, and all that good stuff. For the most part, this is it. This is what I do now. When it comes to your lashes, I do individuals, okay? But you can do some good mascara. Hear me clearly. If you do not put on the strips, use some good mascara. Come on, Bo. Sorry, keep stretching the door. Use some good mascara. I like Maybelline. I think any Maybelline product to me is the best affordable, most bang for your buck product. Anything Maybelline put their name on, I love everything about Maybelline. But if you just want some good fancy mascara, I'll just say NARS or Chanel. I do like Chanel mascara. I had that, like a little sample of it, and I actually carry that with from time to time if I don't have on my individuals. But lately I've just been getting back in the swing of things because I took my lashes off just to have like a month or two break. And then when we was shut down, everything was shut down. No makeup, no individuals, no waxing. Y'all, I wax myself for the first time ever in life. I will bring that here, yeah. But yeah, so this is like my everyday. When it comes to my brows, I literally just got those done. I just, for the sake of it, I'll just brush them up. But when they're freshly done, like freshly done, I don't pretty much do nothing to them. I probably do like just a tad bit of concealer and probably just fill like the little sparkle parts in. But when they like freshly done, like I'll probably put this part in. Just a little part from my tail right here. But that's pretty much it. I really don't touch them. When they're done, I let them do their own thing. Now if they ain't done, then your girl is doing a little bit more. But when they're done, I don't really do too much, but I probably just feel like a little bit in. But that's pretty much my everyday 30 and over, or 38 and over, pushing 40, everyday working woman makeup. Yeah, so like I was saying, I am looking forward to 2026. I don't really have too much change as far as like going to the gym. I'm already about that life. Like I'm already in my fitness bag, so that's not like a goal. Eating correctly, I'm already doing that. You know, as you get into a certain age bracket, baby, you gotta start putting down the goddamn chips and start putting up an apple or orange or some celery. You got to, baby, because the chips is no longer gonna be your friend at this age. It's no longer gonna be your friend. So I'm already, you know, on my fitness journey. If anything, I will continue what I've been doing, just enhance it a little bit more. Like I said, I would like to start doing a little more friend group things, spending time with my girlfriends, finding love, and not just any type of love. I need a healthy relationship. Like, I need you to be my friend first. Like, I want to be able to like you, miss you while you getting on my nerves. If I can't like you and still miss you when you getting on my damn nerves, then I'm pressed for you to leave, and I cannot wait till you walk out the door. Then you ain't the one for me. You're not the one for me. But I want a healthy, honest communication. Is that the right word? I want a healthy situation when it comes to my love life. Like, I'm no longer, not to say I was even settling, but now that I'm pushing 40, I want to be somebody's wife. I'm not looking to be nobody's girlfriend for the longest, okay? I'm looking to be your friend, best friend, girlfriend, and then wife, okay? Not girlfriend, trying to figure out, are we friends for real? Do I like you? Do we like me? Do you like me? Don't know if we getting married. No, we're not doing that. We need to be aligned. When it comes to motherhood, my child is getting older. We know this. She will be 15 next year. My baby is becoming a little adult, and with that being said, I must be present in every single way, because when it comes to 15 teenage years, you got boys. Okay, you got little knucklehead ass boys, and I need to be there to guide her. So I need to be present. I need to make sure that she's emotionally evolving in a respectful manner, not let nobody take advantage of her, let nobody try to sweet talk her, none of that shit. Okay, because let me tell y'all something. And I always tell this to people, and I'm saying this with a smile. I will go to jail for mine. I will go to jail for mine. If you ever hear me, and I'm gonna say this very clear, and everybody know, if you ever hear me saying or hear that I'm locked up, y'all better just ask, is Cody okay? Is she okay? Because 9 times out of 10, ain't even 9 times out of 10 out of 10, it's because of her. Okay? I am not playing when it comes to my daughter. Now, I know a lot of people say they would go to jail for their kid, but I'm serious. I'm serious. I would do that. I definitely would. Now, I'm not going to do nothing like if she do something dumb on her behalf, but if somebody do something crazy towards her, harm her, hurt her, here you go. There you go. I will give you my hands. But other than that, I pray everybody have a beautiful 2026. Now, I know this video will come out on Monday, so there will be another video on Wednesday, but I believe by then it will be New Year's Eve. Yes, it will be New Year's Eve. And we'll be counting down saying Happy New Year's. But anywho, I pray everybody have a beautiful 2026. May God be with you all. If you have lost someone this year, God goes to you. I've literally been to 4 funerals, y'all. 4, I'm not kidding. I've been to 4 funerals within the last 2 weeks. It's crazy, but you know, God, when it's your time, you know? Yeah, so let me not do any more rambling. Tell me if you like the beat. Are you gonna buy anything that you saw in these products? For the most part, everything was Black Opal. So do I really need to tag that stuff? Y'all can find that stuff in Walmart, Walgreens. Did they still have Walgreens? Walmart, CVS, Target, I believe. If people still shop in Target, I know it's a boycott, I don't know, but you can find Black Opal anywhere. Maybelline, anywhere. Yeah, so just that. Maybe I should tag it so I can start getting some free products. But I get free products all the time. I'm gonna tag them anyways. You know, the goal is to start getting sponsorships around here, so I'll tag them. But anywho, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, Zoe loves you. Deuces.